Bible Stories. Abraham. After the flood, some of the people who lived in the world were good, and some were wicked. Among the good people was a man named Abraham. He was a very good man. He loved God and served God, and was very much grieved when he saw people who did not do so. He had one son, one darling little boy, whom he was very fond. His name was Isaac. One day God told Abraham to take his son Isaac to a mountain some way off and offer him there as a burnt offering. Abraham, as I said before, was a good man and one whom God loved. He did not ask why he was to do so, because he was sure God had some good reason for it. But he got up early in the morning and saddled his donkey, and took two of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and cut down some wood for the burnt offering, and set off towards the place where God had told him to go. Little Daniel asked his daddy, "Was it a long way off, Dad?" Daddy: "Yes, it took them 3 days to get there. When at last they came in sight of it, Abraham told his young men to stop where they were, and take care of the donkey, while he and his son went up to the mountain. Then he took the wood which he had brought and gave it to Isaac to carry. And he took some fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. When they reached the place which God had told him of, Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood upon it, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And then he stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to kill him." Little Daniel asked, "Did he really kill him, Daddy?" Daddy: "No, my dear son. God did not intend he should hurt his darling little boy, but he told him to do all this to see whether he really loved him and was ready at all times to obey his command." Just at the very moment when the knife was in his hand, an angel came to Abraham from heaven and called to him. And Abraham said, "Here am I." And the angel told him not to hurt the boy, nor to do anything to him. For now God knew that he feared him, because he did not wish to withhold his son, his only son, from him. Then Abraham looked round and saw a ram caught among the bushes by his horns, and he went and took the ram, and offered him up for a burnt offering instead of his child. After this he took Isaac, his darling little boy, and went home again, praising and blessing God for his great mercy in having spared him. And God loved Abraham all his life after, for having done what he told him to do, and he said that he would bless him and bless his children and his children's children, because he obeyed his voice.